Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Fani Willis's nightmare. Well, it kind of just got confirmed by her own former lover. At least, I think they're former. Before we get started, please make certain to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Nathan Wade gave a wide-ranging interview yesterday, and actually there's an even better part of it, not better, but different and really cool part of it that I did earlier today, and you can go back in our records and check that video. You're going to want to see that. But in this part of the interview, he talks about a day of reckoning, and he talks about really what is a nightmare situation for Fani Willis. So the day of reckoning he's talking about, well, he thinks that belongs to Donald Trump. But he actually reveals that the real day of reckoning is Fani Willis's. Now, he reveals it by accident in the course of answering the question because he said he believes the Trump case is going to go to trial. But here's the nightmare situation for Fani Willis. He does not believe it's going to go to trial before the election. Well, then it might not go to trial because if Trump wins the election, it's never going to go to trial. So here you have a situation where you're kind of like backing Fani Willis because, hey, you're still good friends, right? Good friends, very close. You're bosom buddies, let's say, okay? Well, then you're also revealing that her absolute nightmare, this case coming after the election, is the most likely scenario to happen here. Now, I will venture even further into this. I think it's very likely that the Georgia Court of Appeals, which has taken the appeal to get Fani Willis removed from the case, actually does remove her from the case. I think this will no longer be her case. It'll go to somebody else and die because that's what's going to happen. I firmly believe that's going to happen. This is not Fulton County now. Now you're talking about the state of Georgia, not Fulton County where, Trump is hated. So, but I want you to reveal, because he said a couple other interesting things in this clip. I want you to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments. So here we go. Like I said, I want to know what you think, but let's roll it.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. And this case has been so deeply racialized by that person, by Donald Trump. And this case, because it's Fulton County, because this is a county that is run by African Americans, where the DA is black, she was just overwhelmingly reelected, DA Willis, where obviously you're African American. That has to play a role in it, does it not? I mean, we saw what happened with Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss, the racialized attacks on them. How much of this case do you believe has become racialized, and how do you think that that's impacted the way people perceive it?
So, ironically, in his clip, he mentions being paid almost $1 million, I think was his exact verbiage. I was paid, to be exact, $250 an hour. My hours were capped. He's paying his lawyers $500,000 a month.
Yeah.
$500,000 a month.
Given that the thing that Donald Trump has done very well in all of these cases that he faces, whether it is the document theft case or whether everything other than the case in New York that Alvin Bragg has brought against him, is delay. The whole purpose of bringing this case against yourself and Fani Willis to throw you off the case was to delay it. Do you believe this case will ever go to trial?
Oh, absolutely. This case is going to trial. I believe that
before the election?
That day of reckoning is coming. I do not believe that it'll go before the election.
Okay.
The Court of Appeals, they have a job to do.
Sure.
When that'll happen, I don't know. Certainly not trying to opine as to
sure.
What they'll do.
You don't have to try. Are you able to tell me, given obviously your connection to the case, what you think is the strongest piece of evidence in this case?
I am not able to tell you
I had to try.
But I respect you for trying that.
Absolutely had to try. Let's talk about this because, we did see that you did attend the victory party for DA Willis. She was overwhelmingly